because I am aware statement coming around from the Brikama Area Council, specifically even the chairperson of the Brikama Area Council, we have read. This is public knowledge.
Yes.
You understand? Concern, he is concerned. I am surprised at that because we have interactions and we have worked with the area council.
Yes.
Brikama Area Council has been.
Well, I've invited the Brikama Area Council to hear their version of it. Coming in, one of the councillors is here. Well, it will be important to hear from them. Why are they opposed to this operation? Of course, you as a policeman is not a politician. You can only address the legal aspects of the operation and not the political side. So yes, what do you say to the Brikama Area Council officials who are saying that they believe that your operation is targeting areas that they think are not necessarily, obstructing traffic or obstructing roads?
Okay, my opinion is that we've been working with Brikama Area Council from the beginning of the council itself. From the beginning, I am also aware there has been at a point in time breakdown in communication, and up to a level where the Inspector General of Police himself, the Inspector General of Police himself, Sidi Mukhtar Toure, went to Brikama. When we had that standoff there, and those matters were addressed at the time. And the leadership of the Brikama Area Council, the chairperson himself was there to have a discussion with the Inspector General of Police, and we agreed to terms. Even after that, the Assistant Inspector General of Police Operations and Regional Commissioner and other high dignitaries of the police command in the region also had another meeting with the Area Council in Brikama. So I think from my understanding is that we've been working together. Even after that, they have supported us. The operation cleared the road in terms of logistics to be able to actually function. However, however,
if you had worked together, what has been the problem?
However, like I said, I can't go into certain details, but all I do know is that I wouldn't know really what prompted that information out there. But all I know is that as I speak on that day, and even today, I am also informed that one of the councillors is here, that Brikama Area Council is doing everything possible to relocate their vendors to areas where they believe they've already agreed, because part of their press release said the leadership of the operation clear the road. They had discussion with them and they have agreed to relocate some of those people who are still within the road corridor, into to specific places. So yes, that's our expectation. This is why when we go to Brikama, our expectation is that we will work with them, because at the end of the day, we'll work with them together, because what is important at the end of the day, whatever we are doing as a police force is services to the people. You understand? And if our intention is for the people, we will work together. Yes.
So for Sonko is Council Area Council. I mean, your council have been making a lot of noise opposing this operation, clearing the streets from obstruction. I mean, the police have said they are just implementing the legal part of it, which is they want the roads to be safe, they want the roads to be free from obstruction, so that people and vehicles can move freely without any problem. Why do you have issues with that?
Thank you very much, Mr. Cham. Thank you very much, my senior. I mean, since I was, he is my senior. We were all together in Armitage.
Oh, right. Thank you. Yes. So you have to be careful. In Armitage, you punish juniors who tries to cause trouble.
Yes. So, just to clear what you've just asked, like he has already lamented on some of the agreement we had in the past with the police, hierarchy, and with the people responsible for clearing the road. And yet still, Brikama Area Council, we respect some those agreements, and we are ready to adhere to whatever agreement we have made. But to our surprise, if you see us to react in this way, is the info we had. And the info we had, we were vindicated with that info. I can tell you for free, because what happened was, a day before the police released this statement, the governor of Brikama, Osman Bojang, came to the council, came to the market, came to the area where we suspect That is the place the police are intending to come. He came there and he told the vendors who are there, especially those who are building their new stores around the road corridor, that side, to stop building whatever they're doing. That was a statement of the governor. He himself was there personally to tell those people without coming to the council, without communicating to the council. And all those people who are building their stores in that place are people who are located there by the council. Council give them documents for them to be there.
But you didn't know that that place is...
No,
it's not an area.
That place, no, smart, because the thing is...
Now I'm trying to say, are those places not obstructing the road?
No, they're not obstructing the road. No.
Then the police the police will not likely come to that place.
No, but the police came there. The police came there. And this was the place where we agreed with the police that, I mean, we can, build stores around that area. Because when the police
after the governor's visit, you said the police came?
Yeah, after the governor's visit.
The police came?
The day the police did the release, the very day the police came.
And asked them to go?
Okay, good. So when the police came there, because when we understand that the police are coming back, we stay in the council up to around 8. To our surprise, the police came to Brikama around 6 to 7. They start removing people in the highway from the police to GT Bank towards Gunjur Johnson. So to our surprise, I mean, we thought that they will only stop at that side, but they came to the same place again where the governor was.
And asked them to go?
No, okay, good. So when they came there, because they were led by King Koli, and when we were doing the agreement, King Koli was there. But when King Koli came there, he saw, how we organized that place. His statement was, okay, I mean, the info we had and what we made on the ground is completely different.
Okay, that's progress.
Yes, that's progress. He said the info we had and what we made on the ground is completely different. This place is well organized. So now we are going back to talk to our boss and others that, what we had about this particular area and what we met there is completely different.
So they left?
And they left. And they left and they did not come up to date.
Okay.
So that means they did not come up to date. Yeah. So this means that there is progress. Okay. So, the noise we made, it was an info we had. And we were vindicated about that.
Okay, so no.
The governor was there, and he
so there's no problem now.
No qualms.
No qualms anymore now. So it looks like you people what the police will call alarmists.
Yes.
you raise an alarm that actually did not come to pass. And it's good to know that the police came and discovered that actually the place your vendors are supposed to occupy, they are occupying that place in an organized manner.
In an organized manner. So the only thing, why we made the noise, the reason why we made the noise is this, because the governor was there, and the governor asked those people to leave.
I see. So you feared that because the governor asked them to leave before the task force came.
And before the governor came there,
yes,
we have an info that the police are coming for operation. The police are coming to Brikama. We have an info
before the police officer before the
release.
Okay.
Before the release. Okay. So there are a lot of factors why we make that statement.
Okay. Why didn't you consult them before you come out with your statement? Since your intention is to work harmoniously with the council. Remember, you are not a politician. You are not politicians.
Yes,
you are the tax force implementing the
law. No, we don't expect police to be politicians.
No, they are not. They are not. So why didn't you feel necessary to consult the council, as to the areas that might be affected?
No, because we think that we're still doing the same thing from day one. You understand what I'm saying? The press release was not actually for Brikama. The press release is that we are in another phase of the operation. And that is to say that it's a decisive phase whether we will succeed or will fail. This is where it is. It's not about Brikama or anywhere else. This is why. So when the publication came that day, already, because they already had their plans, I personally came to the police mobile traffic where we gather, and I was informed that they already had plans because they were going to Brikama. They had already had plans for today. I said, okay, you go ahead with your today. Tomorrow we can start this program proper. You understand what I'm saying? So This is how we have started, but I know the implications. Why? Because the chairperson has spoken to us, and we need to recognize this. There are economic issues around this, and this is what they use to function, the area council, and also develop, contribute toward the development of Brikama area council. We are aware of this, and this is for the people, and these are the same people that we are serving as the police. You understand? So what is important is for us to discuss, because at the end of the day, what we are doing and what they are doing is
complementing each other.
Exactly, it's to the common goal of serving the people, and we will. The only issue in Brikama, I'm not sure whether that's the same place. The only issue that in Brikama we have issues with is around the hospital. Yeah, because the question now is, I have not been there. He's just from there.
What's normally the problem there?
The problem is the problem we have had, or our concern.
Even the area from the market to the hospital.
Depends. From the police station, for example, from the police station going because it's within the market. The hospital is inside the market almost. So that bend going to the hospital. Because you understand it's an emergency.
And the others.
Exactly.
No, it is the road going to Trust Bank.
To Trust Bank.
Yes.
Because you understand this is a hospital and it's an emergency area. Ambulances could be going in and out. You understand? And there may be obstruction. And because of that obstruction, if there are stalls there and all that, it may affect. Depending on. It has to be reasonable. Depending on the other side, we don't have an issue with that. But there is the opposite side where you have the fence of the hospital itself. It used to be the last time I was there. I have not been there for almost a year now. But the last time, I think when we came with money, those were some of the concerns we raised. So I don't know whether it's the same concern or not.
That's no. I mean,
that place clear now.
No, that place was an agreement. We agreed with the police that from the Trust Bank towards the the hospital gate, we don't want anybody to sit in that place.
And nobody.
And in fact, even we ourselves, because we recruited almost about 71, new municipality police. So we ourselves are monitoring that place. But the problem is, the operation clear the road. Anytime they come there, they will arrest them. But if they arrest them, they will go within few hours. They will be back, and they will be like, we paid money. Some of them will come with receipts, and these are not receipts from GRA. These are receipts from the police. We don't know where this money is. They are taking money from them.
They impose fines.
They're taking money from them.
No,
we have evidence of that.
Maybe those are legitimate fines.
No, it could be legitimate fine. But what I'm saying is, I just want to because I'm on air. What I am saying is, Operation Clear the Road always come to that place. But if they come there, in fact, there was a time they even came there. I myself was passing, and I told them, take them, get all of them out of here, because that place is an emergency road. We don't want. We agreed, and I told those vendors, and anytime I pass through there, I always tell them that you people know that we agree with the police that nobody should sell, along this road, because this is an ambulance road, this is an emergency road, and we always make this clear to the vendors. So our problem is, for the police to control that place should not be hard. So because if you come there and then you arrest all those people who are selling there, you take their materials, and within 2-3 hours we will see them back again, the same place. Why? And they will come there again, they will arrest them, we will see them back again there. You understand? And so many of those people, if you engage them, all what they will tell you is, when they arrest us, we'll give them money. But we give them money. Do you have any evidence? And some will prove evidence, because there are receipts they will provide, and this receipts entails the name of the Gambia Police Force.
That's a serious allegation.
No, it's not an allegation. We have proof of this.
What do you do? Do you impose on the spot fines for violators, or you haven't reached that legislation yet? Or
yes, actually, this
enforcement haven't reached that.
This has been happening since the beginning of the operations. You understand, and that is for both vehicular people. Sorry, for the vehicle owners,
yes.
And even individuals who are found doing obstructing the traffic. Okay, they are, and what like he mentioned. And this is going to increase, because they are charging them 1,500, and the reason for that is to frustrate them on a daily basis. On a daily basis,
so
they will be there.
So it's illegitimate.
Yes, on a daily basis.
But he said that even if that's why they want the sanctions to go up.
We want to get it higher, because if you think you are paid $1,000, 500, you feel that is not That is not much. So
You
fine.
will always go there.
On a daily basis. So we arrest them. Anytime we go, we arrest them. They pay.
Yeah.
They go back there. We find them there. They pay. But what we want now is a heavier one. So that time
Imprisonment?
No. In terms of payment, who knows? If they cannot pay that, and they go to court, they cannot pay that. Then whatever the court decides, we are not deciding that. Whatever the court decides. So this is what I'm saying. We are working on to have a regulation. That regulation is going to solve all of this thing, where it's going to be tell us all the details, everything around anybody who has done X, Y, and Z. It's not that it's not available, but the effect of that amount on the people is not realized. They have not seen it as a deterrent. It's not deterring them.
Yeah.
So that 1,005 or whatever is going to increase. That's our plan. It's going to increase, who knows to what level, but to a level that we feel at least can deter them from there. And the issue is, we have to understand. Yes, people would say this is where people get their
daily bread, their livelihood.
We have to understand that. That is true. That is true. That's where they get it. But it doesn't mean it's legal. It doesn't mean it's wrong, because there are other implications to this, and that is national security, that is safety, that is environmental sanitation, that is health-related issues, and this is the greater good. We have to widen our scope and look at what we are really dealing with, not just individuals. And these people will tell you, to be honest, we know we are on the road. Yesterday, a lady at around the Babu Fati junction, when I went home is when I was listening to the interviews by the journalists who were there. See, her name is Ami something. She said she named her child after Adama Barrow. They now call her even Adama Barrow Bama. Adama Barrow, that's how he's known. He said she has a shop inside. But why she comes to the road or on the road is because when she is inside, what she would sell for 3 days, when she comes on the road, she does that for a day.
I see.
And I know this is why many of them are coming, because that's where traffic is, that's where people go. But that's no justification. That's no justification.
So she has a shop already. But then she has to come out
on the street.
Because she competes with others who are in the street.
Yes.
So if you remove those in the street, perhaps everybody will
exactly, for everybody to go out, so that everybody can feel that, okay, there is no space for everybody.
So the people who don't have shops will say?
People who don't have shops now.
Yes.
Now he's here, councillors are here. The area council also told us, and the market members or executive members, we were in Serapunda the other day, they told us that there are shops inside. All of these people, they have their shops inside.
You have enough shops, but they don't.
No, what he said, that's quite true. Many of the people
even shop owners come out.
Yes, that's quite true.
That's a problem.
Especially that Johnson, because they will tell you, I mean, this Johnson is like it's a hotspot. That Johnson is a hotspot. Like if you are inside the market, maybe a week, what you will sell in a week. If you come there a day, that's what is going. That's what you will sell. But the thing is, they should not be there.
Exactly.
And we made it clear to them that they should not be there. So this is why the police. I mean, we agreed with the police that area, from that area to
perhaps if you cooperate with the police and don't politicize the whole thing,
we don't have time.
You probably will get objective. But when you said the government is targeting our
I know that one we never regret those statements, that the government is targeting our council for us not to do what we expect, what is expected from us, because we have a target. This year alone, we have a lot of plans to do.
So you mean
and then normally in January, February, March, this is the best time for us to make money. So if the police waited up to January and start doing such operation in our market, what do you expect? and look, Cham, one thing is very important here. Cham, one thing is very important here. We are not against the operation. We are not against the operation, but we want the police to do the operation according to the law.
Which is what they are doing.
No. The thing is, Cham, like I said to you.
But based on what you've just said so far, there is no point in time that we did it against the law.
I will not say there is no point of time that you did it against the law.
Just based on what you've said so far.
Yes.
I totally agree with you. There was a point where we had disconnect in terms of communication.
Yes.
We agreed. Both of us agree on that.
Yes.
Until the IGP has to come there. You understand?
Yes.
And we had a discussion.
Yes.
From that point to date, I think we are on the same lane.
Yes, we are on the same lane.
And that's progress.
That's progress.
Yes.
The problem is why we're sending that signal to the police is that let the police don't allow the politicians to put them into politics. Because the governor is playing politics. That's all what he's doing. In fact, to our surprise was this. We went to the governor's house, to his office. He invited the chairman, I mean, this was organized by some people around him there. You know, they invited the chairman, the chairman, the vice chairman, the market committee head, you know, the secretary, the clerk of the council. We all went to the governor's office. We sat with him, and we discussed way forward. You know, how we going to put hands together for us to develop West Coast region. And he said, now anything we have concerns, we will sit and discuss, you know, and you know, have a solution to it. So why the governor didn't come to us, but instead of coming to an event, you know the first thing he did, he went to the minister first. That's because you know, wherever you go, you already have
allegedly.
No, he went to the minister, not allegedly. Okay. I don't use the word allegedly. He went to the minister. He told a lot to the minister, right? Okay. And from the minister also now, is the same person who went to the police. Okay. And I can tell you this. But thank God, like I said, the police came there. Yes, the police, thank God, so far so good. We will see them as independent.
Yeah.
But the moment they go against our agreements, you understand? We will see it as political, and then we will see it as something motivated by the governor. You understand? So that one need to be.
We've got, as well as the police are independent institutions, and they will. Well, now you have said a lot of progress have got. You are now connecting. You are now working together.
Yes.
We hope that
logistics. They supported us with logistics to enforce this law.
Absolutely.
This
no, because one thing we know is some of the people sitting there, standing on that side, that road corridor. These are people who have shops inside. So for the police to help them to enforce law on them, for them to go inside the market, I mean, that is something the council have to support. But you know, one thing many people always ask, and I think I have to use this opportunity to ask the PRO, is this, because I was from Basse, just 1 or 2 months back, you know, during the Meet the People store with our party leader Honorable Dabo, and we've seen
you are not going to meet the people. That you went to see your support. Meet the people.
We went to meet our people
by the president.
No, we went to meet our people.
Okay.
We went to meet our people.
Our people. Now when you said meet the people, I was saying you went to the president.
No, I said meet the people. Meet your people. Our people.
Your party. Your UDP. When you went to UDP tour, you know. You went to the UDP tour.
Yeah, we went to see our people.
Okay.
Meet the people.
Okay. What did you find there?
Good. Okay. So I mean, in Basse, we did not see, like, when they were doing the clearing, from, you know, the way we see it in Combo here, it's completely different in Basse. So many people will ask this, why it's completely different in Basse, because maybe you've gone to Basse many times.
Yeah, that road is always crowded.
Yes, and then you can see some are just less than a meter or two to the other, to the road. But you know, they did not, you know, demolish those shops. They did not, you know, tell them to even cut their verandas and the like. This is something, you know, everybody is asking.
I think that's valid point.
Yes,
the police thoroughfare, the same, that single road that cut across Basse, it's always crowded.
Yes. Okay. So I've been in Basse for 3 years. Okay. So I actually understand what he's talking about.
Yes.
When I was with MRC.
Why didn't you apply same?
So I think he's just putting the cart before the horse. I think we've not had the opportunity to go to Basse.
Why?
No. We've not had the opportunity to deal with Greater Banjul area. Greater Banjul
this
area
is not the Bantaba. This is the branch. Go ahead.
So we feel it doesn't make sense that we could not even achieve what we want in the Greater Banjul area, much more to leave and go to another area. It's a nationwide operation. Yes. But where we have already started, we could not even finish with that. So to leave that and go somewhere else doesn't seem to make sense.
Then you should finish KMC. You should finish KMC, or you should finish Banjul clearly before moving to KMC, or you finish KMC before moving to Brikama. But you know, if you start something from Banjul, you know, you leave Banjul, you came to KMC, you left KMC, you came to West Coast region. Next
one is LRR.
Next one. So you have to move on.
Now he's using logic. He's using logic now. You're using logic. No, we did not.
No, you made the first thing.
We did not.
No, you did not. No, you were in Sarpanye.
Never.
No, they didn't go there. So maybe they are going to the regions and they will reach Basse.
Greater Banjul area was the target.
Target. Now I understand.
Yes, at the
Greater Banjul area.
Is it target?
Okay, that's where the first phase perhaps.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was the target when we started.
Yeah.
And we started at Sitting Corner or Sitting Corner, others would call it.
Yes.
And we
they-
came.
they
So we didn't
said-
even
they
start
said
with
the right
Banjul.
name is Sitting Corner, but
Yes.
people call it Sitting Corner.
Yes.
Yes.
So we didn't even start with Banjul. You understand? So it's like, since it's the Greater Banjul area, our target was, the most important is the main highway, public highway, and that is the Trans-Gambia. And when we talk about Trans-Gambia, from Banjul, as he rightly mentioned, from Sitting Corner or Sitting Corner up to Brikama.
Ah, you mean the South Bank Road?
Yes, exactly. So, and we know this place is populated, and the Gambia, the entire Gambia is within the Greater Banjul area. You understand? And the density, population density is here. Business hubs is here. You understand? So it's important, and some of, if not most of the incident in relation to what we are talking about in terms of safety, in terms of environmental sanitation and health, it's here. So here requires that effort, and we started, and we've realized that it needs more time. This is why we cannot tell you when it's going to stop. We don't know. It's only going to stop until when we do things. Either we achieve what we can, or it is obvious that we can't achieve this and there's nothing we can do about it. And that will be a shame, not on the Gambia Police Force, but it will be a national shame, because this is the Gambia we are looking at. This is everybody.
Interesting.
No, we really have to be. Sometimes we don't have to be sentimental or emotional. We just have to be honest.
Or political in his.
I wouldn't want to go there.
No. I'm not being political. I'm not being political here.
No, because at the end of the day, like I mentioned at the beginning, we have elected people. We have put people in position to serve the Gambia. The government is here to serve the people. Okay, and this government, people have chosen them from all walks of life. Different departments, different units of the Gambia, National Road Authority, Physical Planning, Gambia Police Force, Drug Law Enforcement, all sector came together to sit down and formulate a system to be able to tackle an issue, a national issue. That national issue should be helped, should be supported, so that we can achieve our common goal. This is what is important.
Fantastic. ASP Modu Musa Sisao, thank you very much for being on the brunch, and our colleague and councillor.
But the thing is, I mean, Modu Musa did not answer this Basel question.
No, he said the process is going there. They started with the GBA, that's the Greater Banjul.
You know,
they are going there.
No, I mean, when he was talking about, I mean, this place, I mean, Banjul, West Coast also is the business.
Greater Banjul area.
Greater Banjul area. I mean, Basse, I mean, the population in Basse, he knows it because he came from.
But he said it's a national exercise.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, no, if he's talking about density, you understand? I mean, we all know the population in Basse, especially that I mean market area, and we all know Basse is. I think Basse is the commercial capital of this country.
We know.
So we expect.
Your question is valid. Why the same exercise is not there?
Yes.
He answered that they have started with the Greater Banjul, but it's a national exercise. They will reach there.
Yeah, they will reach there, but when?
Well, we'll have to get them. We will be here.
No, we'll never know that. That's the problem. The police will never know the day they will go to Basse.
Yes, we don't know.
No, I say you will never know. But Musa, you will never know that
because the politicians.
Yes, it's because it's the politics.
Now,
Let me tell you something.
I know where you go.
Because let me tell you something. If they are talking about road safety, I am telling you they should even start this in Basse by looking at how Basse is.
I mean, he said, if your concern is road safety.
Yes, if your concern is road safety, you should start this in Basse.
If your concern is road safety and the safety of the people, so you don't wait for another phase when lives are threatened in areas. I mean, you should have at least some sort of operation there. You know, going coincidence, going simultaneously.
Decentralize it. Okay. You can decentralize it. Does it have
you don't postpone or delay.
Okay.
Delay safety for the next round. No, I have 5 minutes.
Okay, good. Yeah. Okay. Now, let's not exclusively security, safety is part of it, but it's just beyond that. When you look at all the factors here, when we actually started, the police command had written to all regional commands that this is an operation that the Gambia Police Force is leading with stakeholders and partners. But there is a task force that is responsible for this entirely, that they should support this. Most of them, by that information, actually started at their own. level. We have to differentiate the two.
Absolutely, okay.
They started it at their own. That's why he said we went to Farafenni. We never went anywhere. But the Farafenni command, whether with the governor or whosoever, they equally came together and said, these people are coming. But before they come, let's see what we can do or what we could do. The same thing happened in LRR. The same thing happened in all the regions.
In all the regions, embassy.
In all the regions, as far as I know. Now, in the manner in which they did it and did not do it, that is not for the task force. The task force, when they get there, they should do their job according to how they should do it. But now, what is being done there, as per
maybe at the level of the police,
at the level of the
regional authorities,
you cannot bring that as an argument here.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, yes, we cannot know the date and whatsoever. What is important is, we have begun a job, a very, very good job, and it's important that we are able to complete this. This is why I said the operation, we don't know when it's going to end. But the operation also requires logistic and resources in terms of human capacity. And all of these things are, who are paying for this? It's the Gambian people. And it's been almost 2 years now. We are talking about the same thing. And the problem is, it's not about the operation. The problem is about attitude. Because change comes with attitudinal change.
Absolutely.
And we have to embrace it. Anybody you ask on the road will tell you this is a good initiative.
Yes.
Everybody. But at the end of the day, the people who are doing, for one reason or the other, would come, okay, they claim my livelihood. You don't have to have your livelihood and at the expense of the law.
Or the safety.
Or the safety. That's what I'm trying to say in essence. It means that, yes, nobody stops anybody
because even those vendors can get killed by cars.
Nobody stops anybody from livelihood. Nobody. But this is a country. Country has systems. Even in our communities, in our compound, we have systems, we have programs. If you want to do anything, you have to follow the procedure. We agreed, maybe there were no procedures or respect to procedures previously, but we all agreed to that as a country. Now we came together and say, now let's rectify that. People want to still take us back.
I just want, just 1 minute.
Finally.
Finally, I just want to, because I heard him saying, there was a time it was kind of decentralized because every police.
I didn't say that.
No, he was saying that when the announcement was made.
When the announcement was made,
yes, the other police head, other regions, police and regional authorities took their own initiative. Yeah,
fine.
Whether they are doing it, how they are doing it, that has nothing to do with the task force.
If he is telling me that has to do with task force, he is the PRO of the Gambia Police Force. Whatever happened in Farafenni, whatever complaint happened there, or whatever emergency happened there, he will be the person to report it. Let us be very fair here. Because those who are doing that, whatever operation or initiative in Farafenni, or maybe in Basse or so, at the end of it, what will happen? They are police officers.
So
and whatever they do.
Now, what is your point?
The point is that he's trying to say, why is the same exercise, the exercise that's happening in the Greater Banjul is not, Basse is not affected. He believes that is the politician who said, don't go to Basse. And you are trying to tell him that.
Can I give you one?
Yeah, just give us answer.
One possible reason, I'm not saying this is the reason. One possible reason is that the task force has the capacity, maybe, that's my reasoning, has the capacity, because the task force is what is national. Listen, I know you can argue, but listen, has the capacity.
No, there's no time to argue now. You have the last word. You have the last word.
Has the capacity, has the team and everything to ensure and force that. I'm not saying others wouldn't enforce it, but those who are doing it at their own level, with what they could do, when the task force come, that will be able to do whatever.
No problem. We will put tax force.
Yes, until then. If it doesn't come, then we can know that it doesn't come.
Then we can know
that it doesn't come.
Somebody